Hello my beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your extended. So this morning you're going on a brand new journey, but you are holding back somehow. I could feel the control in the cards. I could feel you being safeguard, like being safe in the way you're thinking. And yes, I'm having I guess an afternoon coffee, if you would call it that. And this is my normal cup that you guys usually see. And this one is the same size. So they're like really big mugs, okay? Really, really, really big mugs. So if you haven't seen all of the ones that I have, watched the video this morning. It has all the different styles, and you can also check them out on my Etsy shop. Thank you for, oh, there's no lid to it. This one has a lid. I did look for them though, guys. I really wanted lids, but at the place I was looking, there wasn't any. I'm just going to put that aside for now. Yeah, I'm going to put it aside for now. And I haven't quite decided which one is my favorite yet, so I'm kind of still leaving them in their packaging. And like I said, there's a giveaway coming up, so one of those might be coming up for on the table. I might even let you guys pick which one you want, but that's not all. There'll be other things too. All right. So here we go. Okay, timeless readings. They're all available in a playlist. Thank you to everybody who's donated on PayPal. That really helps me individually. Thank you for all your support for watching the videos. The watch time and your patronage here is really helping pay the bills, and that is very important to me. Okay. Also, when you buy from the decks that I list in the comments, I get a little something for that. When you buy the cups, I get a little something for that. So, yeah, I'm trying to put all my eggs in different baskets so that if something interests you, then you can make a contribution and it stays free. You get something you like, or you just watch the channel for free and you still get something for free. So, I'm very much into the, you know, share, share, share. And some of you have said, oh, if I could, I would, and I don't have any money. Hey, don't worry about it, okay? Just watch. Watch, and that is good enough for me, okay? And watch the commercials if you feel, if you feel, or let them run, right? Let them run, and then let the video run, okay? That helps too. Self-worth. Oh, Lord. They had to throw this one in there, didn't they? The sacral chakra, your personal power. Of course it's about self-worth, okay? You know what? It's that little demon head that comes through that makes you feel like, oh, you know, like you could have the world by the gonads. Yeah, I was trying to figure out a better word than balls, but anyway. You can have the world by the balls, and you can think to yourself, I've got this. And then the Page of Swords comes in, and he tells you, well, who are you? Like, who do you think you are? What makes you so special, right? Don't do that, okay? Listen to Jane. Listen to Jane. Jane is sending you some advice. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself, okay? Okay. So, you're trying to control it because you somehow, because we were talking about control spirit. So, how does self-worth and control, please paint me a very vivid pictures, because I've heard from some of you, you say, oh, Jane, you explain yourself so well. Yeah, well, I need a lot of explaining. You ever heard that adage of, wait a minute, it's, if you explain it to me a long time, I'll understand, or something like that. Ugh, I can't remember now. Grounding. Go deep. Explore your roots. Okay, so again, they're talking about something about the root chakra. Okay, so thank you for that. At least I understand what's going on, okay? Yes, we've done the work with the root chakra. Yes, we understand what's going on. Okay, yes, we've talked to that root chakra and we figured out the problem and we're moving forward and we're going, good, I've dealt with that, everything is good. Now, Spirit right now is telling me, do you think it's that easy to deprogram something that you've been doing forever? No. So this is a default, okay? Your brand new journey is starting and your trepidatious nature of safety is kicking in. And then you're doubting yourself, so that's causing you self-worth. And then, again, okay, go deep, explore your roots. For me, this is exactly about your roots. It's about your chakra, your root chakra, right? So, right, got it. Crystal clear, got it. Okay, so Spirit, help us. I guess it's to go back to that, right? Go back to meditating. What else can you tell us here? Yeah. Go back to your relationship. I attracted those people who serve my higher good. Stay away from the ones that made you feel insecure. Stay clear and near the people who made you feel wonderful, because they're the ones that you're going to need in these relationships, okay? I love the purple. Look at that, okay? And this is giving me that grid of safety. Doesn't it make you feel safe? It feels like somebody's trying to either cage you in or behind a fence, you know, where you're safe, where you're protected. That's what I'm getting from that. So yeah, absolutely, okay? I just realized that I think I need other cards here. Alright, so this is a rah-rah session from Spirit. I love this when they do this, okay? This is how they're going to help you. Number 10, number 15. 6, number 1, okay? This 10, complete. This is you having completed a cycle. Don't worry about it. There is nothing I cannot be, do, or have. You have to repeat that to yourself constantly, Pisces, okay? When you start feeling like, oh, I got to control it and I may not be, and then letting that little monkey mind go through, welcome to planet Earth. There's nothing that you cannot be, do, or have. Go forth on this day of your life, experience knowing that your real work is to decide what you want. Imagine you're in a candy store and you don't need money. You just need to decide what you want. Okay? This is the same. Okay? And then focus upon that. Go forth, giving thought to what you want, attracting life experience to help you decide what you want. And once you've decided, giving thought only to that. Okay? Oh. There you go. And Spirit is pointing out, we're not talking if you're going to do something and suddenly you get that inward feeling, that gut feeling that maybe you shouldn't, okay? But it's beyond just leftover of getting over the root chakra thing. That it's an actual trepidatious feeling. Because, of course, you have to follow that inside, okay? And some of you are going to go, how do I know? Well, you have to go in deeper, okay? So I see myself enjoying absolute continuing abundance, right? 15, number 6. I love that. 3, 6, and 9. I choose absolute continuing abundance, for I understand that there's no limit to the abundance in the universe. There's no limit, okay? There's more than enough to go for everybody, okay? Everybody puts a competition when it comes to, like, you know, I'm better and I'm not. It's just do your personal best, okay? So by attracting abundance to myself, I am not limiting another. There is enough for everyone. The key is for each of us to see it and want it, and then we will each attract it. So attract what you want, okay? If you're trying to attract being better than your opponent, then that's an ego thing, okay? It's not really in line with abundance, okay? That's all I'm saying here. All right. So, okay. Okay. I'm having coffee because this is gonna, yeah, it's gonna be, I'm getting ready to see what Spirit has to say. All right, Leomona, help us out here. And ancestors, anybody who wants to chime in. Hey, I'm all for it because, you know, any help is great help. I'm going to use my trusty deck here because I really want to get you through this, okay? To believe in yourself. King of Swords. King of Swords. You have to cut right through the heart of the matter, okay? The truth of it. It's not the heart, because that would be the King of Cups. But this is right the heart of the matter. So this is air, okay? This is mind, okay? You have to be assertive. This is a word that pops up in my mind. Be assertive and rough with yourself. Mind in your mind, okay? Tell yourself, stop feeling this way. Stop doing this to yourself, okay? Ground yourself and get a hold of yourself here, okay? You're making up stuff in your mind that no longer exists. This is a belief system that no longer applies to you, okay? So this is what Spirit is saying right here. Okay. A king. Oh, we're going to have kings. I love it when the kings come out. Okay. King of Wands. Take the lead. Okay. Take leadership in this and say, no, I am energy. I can do what I want. I'm going to have the whole candy store. I'm not going to take just one jujube. I'm going to take the whole darn thing. And then I'm going to distribute it to people because that's what I want, because we're Pisces and we're kind, okay? Because we can't be dictators. We can just be, well, for a minute we can. Like, mine, and then all yours. Anyway, for me, I'm an older Pisces. So, all right. So that is what you want to be doing, okay? Okay. Right. This stuff that's happening, it's just burdening you, okay? This is old burdens. This is stuff that was like holding you down, okay? This is your old sense of responsibility with that Four of Pentacles, that, you know, possessiveness, okay? This is you burdening yourself, like, I don't want, you know, it's my responsibility and I should be careful. You're oppressing yourself. You're making the wrong priorities into a pressure for yourself, okay? So just get out of there, okay? Get out of there. Cut to the truth of that crap and get through it, right? Move on. Six of Swords, moving on. Go into that, go where you're supposed to be going and never mind that, okay? I want you to snap yourself out of it, okay? And Spirit's actually saying, if you can snap your fingers, do the actual snap, okay? When you feel yourself going, ooh, I don't know, go snap, snap. Get a physical reaction to it. Tap, tap, they're saying. It's kind of weird, but something physical to get you out of the run around in your mind and then start thinking, is this a pattern that I'm falling back into? Yes or no? Okay? Your body will answer you immediately. Okay? You'll know by the sentences that it says. Okay. So what are those sentences? Because we want to know if it's our inner guidance telling us danger. Because you got to understand, that's confusing to us. Okay? We have little voices all the time. Okay. Okay, so they're saying for that, you have to reconnect to yourself, okay? Let me see here. Yeah. It's exactly it. You're going to have to develop some kind of ritual to know if it's monkey mind or if it's actually your inner self who's talking to you, okay? So that'll be separate for all of you. It's going to be different for every one of you. Yeah. Nine of Swords. Yeah. Okay. So from what I hear is that some of you, this will cause you stress and fear. Am I listening to the monkey mind, or is this my inner guidance? Because what if I make the wrong decision? What if I make the wrong, okay? This will cause you unrest, okay? What if I take the lead and it's a wrong thing? Okay. They say you have to find your strength, okay? You have to be brave about these things. You have to take your courage, and this is trust, okay? You see this lion? This lion is saying, like, she's coming up to it and she's trusting it, okay? That he's not going to bite her, that he's going to take good care of her. Trust yourself. Remember this? Remember this? The root chakra? You didn't trust yourself. You didn't trust yourself to make that decision because you once made a decision that was wrong. And, you know, as much as I hate to say it, guys, just because that you're doing this work doesn't mean you're never going to make a mistake again. Okay? Just keep that in mind. You're human. You're here to experience life, okay? I wouldn't put those big decisions down if you're whether to jump off a cliff or not. To me, an airplane, a cliff, just don't do it. But, you know, I'm talking everyday decisions, you know, like you're going, I'm quitting a job and I'm starting a marshmallow carving company where I carve marshmallows into little tiny creature animals. And people are going like, what? And you know, for most people you go, what? Even I'd go, okay. But who am I to say? Tomorrow you could start that out and people are going, that is the most ingenious idea. Hey, look at the spinner. Okay? Okay? Like, point. So, who am I to judge you? Who are you? Maybe you have the next greatest idea, okay? But if by chance it failed, okay, I was going to say your peanut butter carving company. Oh, God. Okay, we're going right off the deep end. Your marshmallow carving little tiny animals company did not work out. What are you going to do? You're going to move on to the next thing. Okay, you're going to keep looking until you find your happiness. This is a Nine of Pentacles. This is your own personal happiness. And you know what? Hard work of any kind, when you invest in yourself, if you keep trying, the odds are in your favor that you will succeed. Okay? How many times you hear about all these great big conglomerates, the ones who dared to dream ridiculous things? How many times did they fail? Okay, whether you like, was it Elon Musk? I don't know a lot about him, but I've heard that he's tried a few things and failed a few times and lost a lot of money in between. But you know what? He keeps trying. To me, he's a big dreamer. He dreams of going to other planets. To me, that's the ultimate of dreamers. No matter what kind of human being that makes him here, he has probably a few terms that you could call him, but he's definitely a dreamer. Okay? So is Nikola Tesla. So were a lot of the big ones that came up with the big things. They dreamed of ridiculous things. They've been laughed at more times than we can shake a stick at. But you know what? They kept trying and eventually, bingo, it happened. Okay? So keep dreaming about your animal-shaped marshmallows, okay? Because you never know. You never know, okay? I know it's kind of ridiculous, but I think you're not going to remember. You're not going to forget the story. You're not going to forget the story if you're watching. I'm telling you. That's the way they do things. I would never say that. By the way, you guys, you're making me sound ridiculous. Okay. All right. So, yeah. You see this little circle here? This little circle, you have burdens, oppression, tower. Okay? And they're pointing this out to me right now so that I can show you. Look at this. Okay? You want to know what a tower moment looks like and why it happens? It's right here. I'll show you right here. You see that? Burdens, headaches. Burdens, headache. Can't find a way out. Too much on my plate. Boom! Everything explodes. You have to find the strength to carry on. This is what shapes a tower moment, okay? And regardless of whether or not, they're telling me right now, regardless of whether or not you think it's you not following a message from Spirit, or is it just you with your monkey mind, they both will lead to the same thing. They'll both lead to another tower moment. Okay? You either do the work or Spirit throws it in there until you have to do the work. Until your physical body or your emotional body or your spiritual body breaks down and you have to go in another direction. Okay? They will keep sending you stuff. Okay? Wow, this is really... Wow, they're getting stronger these days. Right. You're going to see the truth to move on. Okay, this whole section is telling you the same thing. Okay, and the whole point of it is look at how regal you are. This is your completion moment. You don't want to be here. There is nothing I cannot be, do, or have. And look at you, you got the crown. You are the swan. You're not the black swan. You're the white swan. You're not the odd man out anymore. You are not. Okay? If you don't see yourself enjoying, I see myself enjoying, okay? You're going to go back here. Do you really want to go back here? You don't want to go back here, okay? You don't want to go back here. You don't want to be doing this again, okay? No, no more. No more of this. No more of this, you guys, okay? This is Jane scolding you, and I'm scolding myself. No more of this. We're not going to do this anymore. You're worthy. I'm worthy, okay? When I click this off, I'm going to start repeating this. We have to develop a mantra. Spirit, we have to develop a mantra. You got to help us out with this, okay? I want you guys to meditate today, and I want you to ask your spirit guides to give you something, a mantra. And as soon as you get it, I want you to write it in the comment section, okay? I want you, if you can't meditate, because some of us have a hard time because we do have monkey minds, it happens to me too. Take a quiet, 5-minute quiet moment and see what comes in. Start writing. I like doodling. Doodling helps me too. Kind of something mindless, okay? Something that your mind, you could keep your mind busy at to let other messages come in. That is really the trick, okay? For me, it's cards. It's the cards. The cards, I start shuffling, I get hypnotized, and then I know it's yes, no, yes, and then words start coming. That's just the way it is, right? Okay? You have to, this is a card right here, it come out, and the only thing that I can hear in my head is defend yourself. Defend yourself, okay? You've defended others in your life. You've helped other people in your life. You have, like, stood up for them. You have gone to bat for them, and Spirit wants you to do that for yourself. This stick is in front of him, not in front of anybody else. They want you to defend your ideas and your worthiness. You have self-worth. You are worthy of being here. You are worthy of giving another day, of fighting another day, of believing in yourself, okay? Don't mess up this brand new journey. It's being offered to you on a silver platter. They want you to grab hold of it, and you'll know when you get it. For those of you who this applies to, you'll know. You'll know. You'll go, oh, that was kind of gratuitous, that opportunity, that, pardon me, that love, that career, that money, that whatever is being offered to you, you'll go, it's kind of weird how that just happened. And this is when the monkey mind goes in, and you're going like, oh, well, why is it? Should I be careful? Should I just stop, okay? Just stop and clear it up. Clear it up with the King of Swords. Ask yourself, is this from past beliefs? Am I falling back into that rabbit hole of feeling self-doubt? Is there any real danger here? Or is it just trepidation, an old belief system, okay? If you are in danger, do not do this. Repeat, don't do it. But if you're not in danger, go for it. Go for it, okay? What's the worst that can happen if the marshmallows don't work out? You'll start craving hot dogs. Oh my God, that's not funny at all. That's not funny at all. Oh, they're so young. Okay, so here we go. A few more cards, and then we're going to call it a night. Right. You're contemplating, okay? The best way, if they're saying one of the best ways to do it is to write it down. Sit down, talk to yourself, okay? Okay, what am I afraid of? How am I planning this, okay? What are my choices? What's the progress that can happen? What can I discover out of this opportunity? What's the bigger picture here? Okay? What's a new direction that I'm going to that's scaring me so much? Maybe you can lay out the land in preparation, and that will shut down this monkey brain, okay? This is the most important card right here, okay? This is their little tidbit or trick for you to write down, okay, right now. Whatever you're endeavoring to begin, write it down, okay? Trip yourself up. See what happens. Write down the worst case scenario. What's the worst case scenario? If you have somebody you trust, ask them the worst case scenario. That's not a good idea. Don't do that. Because if you have a negative person, they might find a lot of things that you don't really subscribe to and just make you feel worse. So, yeah. I'll leave it to you, okay? I would trust my half to help me out because he's an earth sign. So, but sometimes he's a little too earthy, if you know what I mean. You know, like he'll worst case scenario for him is the end of the world. So, yeah. You have to be careful who you ask, okay? Right. Knight of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Remember, you have to integrate part earth, part fire to everything. You can't be too safe, and you can't be too harebrained, okay? Fire and earth, you have to balance them out, okay? When the fire starts raging, you throw a little dirt on it to keep it down a little bit, okay? Because if you feed it too much air, it's going to take off by itself. All the elements come into play here. They have to be in balance. This remains, okay? This remains. Earth, wind, fire, water. We have them all. And it's part of the earth. It's so important, even when you don't think spirit-wise. In our human lives, it has such a great impact in our lives. Bad and good. Too much of one, you burn down. Too much of another one, you snuff out. There has to be a balance there. Okay? Wow. Whew. Okay. That was a good one. That was a good one. Intense. Intense. I'm going to need to meditate. Okay. I have to come up with a mantra too, you guys, and I'm going to hold you to it. You got to come back with me with a mantra right away. You got to come back. You've got to do this. You have homework today. Can you believe that? Jane is giving you homework. Yes. Yes, you have homework. Mantra on how to snap yourself out of a bad monkey brain session. Right. Okay. Well, that's it for me. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed your extended. It was super awesome. And, yeah, take good care of yourself, Pisces. I think you're wonderful. And I'm sending you lots of love and light. Happy birthday again if you're celebrating one. Blessings. Please continue supporting and watching. I love you all. And comment below. I always let you know that I'm reading, okay? Take care of yourself.